I'll show you in this video a possibility how to achieve fading in and fading out of bullet points. This is something you often see in PowerPoint presentations and which actually is quite a good thing. I'll give you an example on that. You start in your presentation with the bullet points which are faded out, and as soon as you start, you highlight the first bullet point and you continue to the second, which then only is highlighted, and continue to bullet point 3. Second option is that you start with a blank slide, start your presentation with bullet 1, bullet 2, and bullet 3. Both options are quite a good thing to keep your audience focused. I'll show you now how to achieve this in PowerPoint. For that, I'll go back to my working space on the slides. So when you start with option number 1, where you start with all the bullet points present on your screen, first thing to do is you have to change the color of your bullet points to a color code with less contrast, so with a contrast or with a color quite similar to the background. What you do is right click on the bullet points, change the font, and you continue to more colors. This has a reason. It might become a little bit clearer when you see it later. So what I'll choose here is a light gray, and I'll apply this for my bullet points. Now you have to add the animation. For this, you again select your bullet points and go into the animation. The animation you're looking for is font color. So you apply font color. Now you have to customize this a little bit, and for that you have to open the animation pane. Left click on animation pane. Now what you have to do down here is you have to customize the animation for bullet by bullet. First thing to do, right click on it and then set each bullet point to start on click, and like that one by one is shown up. Second thing to do is again right click here and press effect options. Here you'd choose the font color which is shown when the bullet is highlighted. I'll just choose a regular black for this one. Second thing you have to do is you have to change the drop down menu in after animation. So you drop down the menu here, you go to more colors, and now you have to choose exactly the same color code as you have selected when you had been changing the color of the font right in the beginning. So you apply this. Now there's a third thing you have to do. You have to change the timing. I suggest that you change to 0.5 seconds. That is the time it needs to really get the color in its high intensity. So you press OK and apply. Let's just have a quick look how this looks like. So you get your slide, and by continuing bullet for bullet, only the present bullet is highlighted. So that's what we want. So I'll go back to our PowerPoint presentation, to the working area. Now the second option is a little bit easier. You start with the color you want the bullets to be presented in, and you just go to the animation, and the animation you're now looking for is, you'll find it under more entrance effects. Press on that one, and now look for dissolve in. So press on dissolve in. Okay. Now here again you have to customize the animation pane. Right click and then select start on click so that every bullet is shown separately, and again effect options, and here you have to just choose the after animation. So here as well you can either choose one of the colors which is shown as per default, or you can choose more colors. I'll go for that option. Again, apply the same color code as before with a light gray. Press OK. OK. And let's check if it's the result we want. You start with a blank slide. As soon as you continue, bullet for bullet shows up. So that's basically it. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to copy the animation.